Hey, Stevie here, and we need to talk about Channel 12 South Shore. South Shore 12. Because this past storm, and yet there's another one coming soon, they completely ignored the middle of the island and the North Shore. They ignored the places on the South Shore that were more diverse there. And Pine Parallel said that there are anti-LGBTQs to the community on Fire Island. That was totally ignored. Channel 12 South Shore is just a racist network. You can tell that it's not the same on News 12 New Jersey, which I'm actually going to call by its name because it's much better. Actually, it doesn't have to do with Altice. It's just that they're urged by Long Island to be like that. I mean, it's Wall Street. It's all about the South Shore on Long Island. Why can't everybody matter on Long Island? It's the reason why I live here in Westchester. Because while there are many things better about Long Island, like its geography and geology, it's not right how the middle of the island is treated. Given I did make a video about how nice Mineola is, when it comes to like News 12 and covering the storm, they don't cover the middle of the island. They just treat it as a wasteland. They think it doesn't count as Long Island. They think just because of the diversity, which is actually becoming less of a thing there because all the colored people are now moving out of Long Island because of the way that the state treats them. Now, Long Island's like becoming more and more segregated. Why is this? I know that most of the stuff about our governor I like. I just don't like the way that she treats Long Island. I mean, I like how she is focusing on IBX and crosstown route in 125th Street, but yeah, the crosstown 2nd Avenue subway. But why is Long Island being treated like this? Especially on like South Shore 12. And it's not the entire South Shore that's covered. They usually don't cover like Freeport, Baldwin, Amityville, Copig, because how those areas are trying to be redlined. We've had enough of this. In the future, when I sell more and more computers, when I have the money, I'm going to green line the middle of the island and all the other places that are redlined. That means basically the opposite, trying to restore good life to those places. Yeah, that's right, green line. I came up with that myself. We need to restore Long Island to the way it was 20, 30 years ago, when things were better. And South Shore 12 needs to stop it with focusing on the South Shore. They need to focus on everybody and not be like so racist like they are. This has to stop. I mean, I knew that Williams would have been a better governor. Maybe even Swazi would have been a better governor, because he's a lot like Pine Parallel. They're alike when it comes to politics. Anyway, Williams would have been a better governor. I don't think Lee Zeldin would have been a better governor because that's his like anti-abortion and him like lying about how he's gonna fix the disciplinary system. That's the one good thing I like about Kathy Hochul, is the way she's focusing on the disciplinary system and reform. But making the disabled like me and Pine Parallel pay extra taxes too. Well, actually, that I don't agree with, because I think these migrants do need a home. But there also needs to be a focus on disabled housing on Long Island. everybody wins. Not just like have these cults and enclaves on the South Shore for people, white finance professionals, except not my type, but I'm also a white finance professional, but I'm not Wall Street. So yeah, those places for Wall Street people. We need to think more like New Jersey does, more like Phil Murphy. I mean, I do like our President Joe Biden, but he's getting frail. Yeah. That's why one of those Democrats that was running in the primaries who's a little younger could be a good president for 2024. Hopefully, in the future, all this will stop. Probably with my power.